Hi there, Libra. Welcome, and this is your June 2025 reading. Oh my gosh, I just thought, I wonder if I said 2025 on the last video. I have a feeling I might have said 2022. I don't know why. I might have to go back and look at that. Anyway, I hope you are doing well. It is already a busy month energetically, so let's just take a look. And I'm recording this on the most busiest day of the year, I think, June 9th. There's a lot going on, a lot of distortion going on. Conversations, I've been challenged with the readings today, but I'm really trying to lean into the Jupiter and the Cancer energy because that's a really great energy. Well, that one wants to come out. Let's see what that one is. Appreciation, grace and gratitude I'm hearing. So let's tap in for you, Libra, and see how the energies want to express themselves this morning. Community, door to spirit. Woman holding heart. This is a beautiful energy. Oh my gosh, I love this. So, this is a beautiful month of just really enjoying the people that you surround yourself with. Noticing, it just feels like eyes wide open to, I've been saying that a lot lately, to the presence of spirit in everything. Yes, that's the truth. And there's the confusion. So this month there could be some confusion being cleared up. Let's see what wants to come through, Libra. For Libra, for June. Chariot, this has been coming out everywhere. Moving forward. Beautiful new path. Yep, after an ending. Deciding to take your life in the direction that you desire. Oh my gosh, these cards. Wild. Knight of Cups. Ooh. Two of Wands. Somebody sees a future with you. And the Strength card with the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. 6 cards, 3 major arcana. I love that. Very balanced. Things working out in your favor. Strength, courage. This Lionsgate energy has been coming up everywhere lately. You may find that a new path opens up, or the new path actually gets going around the Lionsgate time. There's some of you may be for some of you you're just ending a lot of time of travel. Maybe you've been traveling the world and needing to come home for whatever reason. I do feel for the majority of you this is something had to end, and the only way it was going to end is if you left or you moved forward, however that plays out for you. I am feeling that you've got somebody that wants to come in very sincere, that sees a future with you. Maybe you see the future with them as well. It's like you're looking out to the future to them, and they're writing in. So that's beautiful energy. I'm being asked to really separate these. So I've got 2, 2, and 2, and I've got the Strength and the Wheel. Spirit is looking upon you and saying you've done a lot of the hard work. You've done, this is a next level up for you, Libra. Forgot to write who I was doing here on my form. So yeah, beautiful energies. Loving this so much. So let's dive a little deeper. Talk to me about the Chariot and the ending. What is the Ten of Swords? Could be for some of you just the belief that you were stuck. You had to be in a certain situation, And no. These cards are shuffling very oddly. The King of Swords. You could possibly have discovered a truth about something. I don't know. Can you see these cards? They're wild. Page of Cups with the Three of Pentacles. Oh, where'd you come from? I have the Seven of Wands in reverse. I feel really strongly the Chariot and the Ten of Swords is you're done holding yourself back. There is a path forward that you've been wanting to take. You have been telling yourself you can't have it for whatever reason, maybe old programming, right? But I feel like you're ready to tell yourself the truth. You're ready to let your walls down. You're ready to stop having unhealthy boundaries. Does that make sense? So there's something here about, putting up healthy boundaries. This is like the boundaries are like really wishy-washy. I'm getting that, but plus I'm getting letting the walls down. So take it however it resonates. But I do apologize for the mail truck you're going to hear that's in my driveway under my window. So he won't be long. But you're definitely moving on, putting an end to something. Could, like I said, it could just be how you're speaking to yourself about, whatever this path forward is. So let's see what this Knight of Cups. This could be just you moving forward, very heart opened, curious, and joyful for the new path. But for I feel this is someone coming in to the path. It's like once you set this path down, you walk away from it. Everybody in town is outside my window now. Hold please. Let's try this again. I can still hear the truck, but let's clarify this Knight of Cups and the Two of Wands. What other energies, messages you can bring through for this? Yeah, Three of Cups. I feel like you might meet somebody in a friend circle, maybe at a party. We do have the next holiday, which is 4th of July here in the United States. So there's definitely something here about the next holiday when you're celebrating. I don't know if you're actually going to see this one coming, or this is just reason to celebrate by the next holiday. Talk to me about the Two of Wands here. Yes, somebody's had to let down a burden, a responsibility. I feel like you see it clearly now. They see it clearly. Whatever blocks, whatever you were telling yourself or they were telling yourself, there's just something here about no more. That's all done. I'm tired of, making excuses as to why I can't be with this person or why I can't go on this trip or go in this direction of my life. I want this. I've got a lot of love to give. This is number 44. You're very protected as well by your angelic team. It's just like, I want to celebrate that. This is a time of, once this is moved away from, this is just a time of just appreciating life, finally appreciating life, and knowing that things can never be the way that they were. They're just going to get better. The heart is opening. You're, like I said, for some of you, this is just like putting down the wall, and now the heart is open. It's like you're wearing your heart on your sleeve, and when you do that, it energetically flows to the people you're meant to attract, and it comes in. I'm not sure I feel like in June you're going to feel the gravity of how burdensome that old way of thinking, the old way of being or doing was for you, because I feel like once it's done and once it's over, um, you're going to see how fast things propel forward. I do want to go back to this for a moment here. This Page of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. For a lot of you, this is going to be something that didn't get off the ground before. I don't know if I've said that earlier in the video. This is a connection that it's like the beginning of the connection is done. Now you're moving on to the next part of the connection. See, the first part of the connection was very innocent, very tender. It was, testing the waters a little bit even. But I feel like there's also been time that's passed between that. It's like something that got started but didn't keep going. Now something is this Knight of Cups returning. Yes, they're returning. They're more mature. Still got a lot to learn, but they're willing to learn it and walk the path with you and just journey with you. I love that feeling. Oh my gosh. I do feel that there is some things being cleared out of the way of the journey forward. And let's take a look at the Strength and the Wheel of Fortune. Well, I can tell you that this connection, this journey forward is definitely part of your plan, why you're here. Yeah, another 8. I do want to say we got the 8-8 portal here showing up. Like I said before, things may really get going, become very clear to you around the Lion's Gate. So give it another 2 months. Come back and revisit this video and see if any of it resonates, especially if it doesn't resonate now. Or, just to, just to clear up the edges of the tapestry of your image of what's going on here. That's a very interesting way of putting that, Spirit. What else about this Strength and Wheel of Fortune? You've had to go down some really dark rabbit holes to get to where you're at right now. Haven't we all, Libra? Haven't we all? So what is this Wheel of Fortune? This faded. Yes. Death and the Ten of Pentacles. So for some of you, this is a death of a parent who leaves an inheritance for you. For some of you, this is just a transformation of what family looks like to you, what it feels like, because what's coming in is going to be a little bit different than what you're used to. I do want to say I'm not quite sure you fully see that yet. What I want to say is I'm not sure, which is fine, because how many of us can actually see, even me, being a seer, I've been given my forward, my future visions for myself. I've been giving, there's a veil. I'm not allowed to see forward for myself right now, and I don't know how long that's going to happen, and that's okay. So it's just in that, Spirit helps me to shore up my trust and my faith in my abilities and my intuition and my myself and my soul. So it's purposeful. I want to say that by Lionsgate, or around by the end of August, you're going to understand the purpose of everything that's come before this point. You're going to understand why it needed to occur for the transformation that's gone on. I do want to say, for many of you, this is going to be just an expansion of your financial sector of your life. Some maybe some unexpected gifts of money, like I said, an inheritance. Something you just never expected, but it changes so much about you. It changes your life. Maybe it changes how you live your life. Maybe it changes how you appreciate what you appreciate, the friends you have. Maybe it changes the people that you're around, right? Um, it just, or maybe just it changes how you see things, how you perceive things. All right. But it sets you free. I feel like this whole thing, by the end of August, you like I said before, you're gonna feel and sense Spirit's touch and how it's had its hand in everything in your life. Anything else for Libra? I don't know what else to say here. Yeah, look at that. Ace of Cups, Ten of Cups. This is opening you for such a divine, blessed overflowing. Something about white doves. We've got one here. We've got one here. So you might be seeing white birds. Doesn't have to be dove, but I do want to say with the two doves, this is Spirit bringing you your divine partner. And it, my gosh, happiness, joy, emotional fulfillment, financial security, safety, trust, longevity, courage, fated, destined, however you want to look at that. It's just, and it's joyful. It's joyful. I do want to say for those of you that this is someone coming in for you, they have had to, they're being awoken to how a third energy, third party situation, whether that's a person, whether that's a job, they're going to be awoken to how much that has been weighing them down, and they themselves put it down to walk a new path. And I feel like that's kind of like, what's the word, Kismet. This is Kismet. You go to a party, right, and you get talking with someone, and you just be that detached observer where you go like, oh my gosh, it's like I'm talking to myself but in a different form. It's like this person has gone through exactly what I've gone through. It just strikes something up for between the two of you, and you realize at some point, maybe by the end of August, that you just want to be together. It just makes so much sense, and it's like you can see how all those pieces of the puzzle, both of you are seeing this at the same time. It's like Spirit is just blessing both of you and opening the door for this greater love, this greater expansion of, inner union, outer, union with the divine. This is going to happen very quickly. Again, another 8 by Lionsgate. This journey may be, you'll have a clearer direction there because of the level of healing that you've done. There's an illumination. There's there's an awakening here. Whether this is just an awakening, kind of reminds me of the moment I met my twin flame. Although I don't have twin flame energy on the table, I can't dismiss it though. So there's a big, question mark around that. But this is like the moment you guys strike up this conversation, like, I'm telling you, it's just like how I met my twin flame. The first words out of his mouth was like I'm finishing the conversation from whenever it was the last time I saw him, which it was the very first time I was meeting him, right? It was the most bizarre but beautiful moment of my life. So this is that. This is that Spirit touched moment, right? I love that. I am happy to give that message because the last few videos I did were not easy messages to bring through. So they were just, the energy just was not. Um, Very interesting for some of you. So if this is something that's already come in, it may take a pause. I'm going to tell you why. Because right now, things aren't favorable. It says, no, conditions aren't favorable right now. Wait or look into other options and ask the angels to help guide you and comfort you. So I'm just going to leave that for whoever that's going to resonate. Let's get another one, Spirit, because that's not going to land for everyone. Schooling, studying, and education help your life's purpose and personal growth. At this time, the angels will guide you and help you with this process. So I guess I want to say here is, if you've got the question of what do I need to do to continue to manifest this, there's absolutely nothing you need to do. Keep focusing on yourself. Keep evolving yourself. Keep learning more for your own journey. But this is going to just come in. This is just going to come in, all right? I love this. Can't wait to hear all about it. Excuse me, Libra. If you're interested in a private reading, you can find my email in the description box below. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the likes, the shares, and the subscribes. Can't even say the word. Have a blessed June, Libra. I love you. Take care.